Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do Spider-Man or Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issue 299. Uh, Definitely been loving this run of the book. When they announced Spectacular Spider-Man, I was like, okay, cool. Jumping on point for those who, want to get into Spider-Man. But at the time, Dan Slott had kind of been ruining uh, the down to earth aspect of Spider-Man. He was a millionaire. Company pretty much interchanged him with Tony Stark. So when this was announced, this was going to be the neighborhood Spider-Man that everyone was clamoring for. And the first couple issues were okay. They were going after that kind of randomness. There was some niche stuff in there. It was, silly humor. And it, honestly, I dropped it. I was like, whatever. And it was DNC's review of the original, I guess was 296, the first Legacy issue. And I saw it and I was like, damn, this is good. It's good stuff. So I went, I added it to my sub, and here I am, a couple issues in, and it's still really good. So let's go ahead and get in. This right here is seriously the only thing I really hate about this book, and it's the OMG style, like, oh my gosh, did you hear about Spider-Man? Yeah, I totally heard about Spider-Man doing stuff. And it's like, really, like, if you just read this page, you would sit here and go, this book is a bunch of, it's going to be, Squirrel Girl or America. It's supposed to be for just, again, kind of more of a humorous, a more humor driven book. But no, this is a serious book, and it is seriously good. The first thing, this is coming off of Spider-Man. He has a maybe half sister who has some coded information in her DNA. All of the Tinkerer has sent a bunch of villains after them. Spider-Man is trying to get her out of the city, and last issue, Black Panther came to help and offered her citizenship to Wakanda, and that's pretty much where this picks up. And I want to focus on this page first because I don't want to spoil anything on that page. Black Panther's like, hey, if you come, I'll protect you at the embassy, but I'm not. If you come to the embassy, you got to be a citizen of Wakanda. And Spider-Man's like, I don't know about that. And this is what's awesome about Chip Zdarsky's Spider-Man. He's not a punk. Look at this. Black Panther's like, nope. Spider sense, kick to the head, dodge, and then of course Hawkeye intervenes. And I think that's really what Amazing Spider-Man is missing. I mean, in Amazing Spider-Man, Peter is like, I'm sleeping on my girlfriend's couch, I'm down in the dumps. Even as Spider-Man, I need my girlfriend's assistance and this and that. I mean, here he is going toe to toe with Black Panther, and then with Hawkeye. I mean, granted, now Hawkeye is not incredibly strong or anything, but he takes them out, and he's pretty much like, you're getting played, I'm going to deal with this the way I'm going to deal with it. So, instantly, again, he's not whining, he's not complaining about it, he's just like, look, stuff's going down, I'm going to take care of it, leave it to me. So they leave. Meanwhile, Mason, who is the Tinkerer's brother, except he helps good guys, is trying to get his lab back up and running, so he can, help out. Then I just want to point out one thing of dialogue. So, Spidey's like, hey, you gotta help, I gotta go help everyone, blah, blah, blah. And Mason just says, like, right here, let me see if I can get the focus. He's like, who made you the arbiter of who deserves to to take the risk? Who is allowed to help others? And it's like, that right there, I mean, it's again, I feel like that is just pinpoint accurate, like a shove in the face of other pros, Mark, who, are the protectors of the weak. It's like, who made you boss? Who made you the strong man? And then there's this also nice comparison. It's like, I'm much taller than you, which Peter Parker's like average height. This dude must be like a giant. So then it comes out, some villains are attacking New York, and they're not stealing. So then, there's Ironheart, of course. Riri Williams, always a delight in a comic. But I'm gonna flip through to one page because it is awesome. How freaking awesome is that? So then all the villains are fighting, and all of a sudden the Tinkerer shows back up, and he's in this modified Spider Slayer suit, and he calls it a Hero Slayer. And Spider-Man's just like, Tinker, this ends. Boom. Look at that. That is... Sorry. Ooh, getting excited. But that is awesome. I mean, not a punk. Not whiny. Doesn't need his girlfriend to hold his hand. Doesn't need somebody to be like, hey, don't misgender me or something like that. It's like, look, I'm a superhero. I'm taking responsibility for this. Boom. Got it. But that's there's some more. There's a couple awesome little twists at the end. I'm not going to show them. Buy this book. Go out and get it. If you're not subbed to it, sub to the series. I can't wait. If anyone follows me on Twitter, I'm psyched about number 300. I think Chip Zdarsky's doing a great job. It's kind of one of those things where I'm almost torn. Like, part of me is like, man, with Dan Slott leaving Amazing Spider-Man, could Chip Zdarsky take over and jump to Amazing Spider-Man, make Amazing Spider-Man as good as this? But then I'm like, this is good. Don't leave this. Like, this is a good series. I don't want this series to go downhill when another writer gets attached to it because, Chip Zdarsky left. So that's my review of Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man $2.99. Hit me up on the subs, alerts. I'm going to really try and get some videos up, daily, if not more consistently. But here's a start. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you later.